I work for South Yorkshire Police, and I work in the domestic abuse risk assessing unit. So we look at every single domestic incident that comes through South Yorkshire, and we assess the risk, basically. But we make referrals to relevant agencies because it's so important to have agencies working together, sharing information. So like with children services and things like that. So yeah, we're kind of like the middle point in South Yorkshire Police that share that all the information.
Oh, somewhat cool. What do you like about your job?
It's a bit of a weird one for my job, because although you see like quite negative things on a daily basis, you've obviously got to take that little bit, the small impact that you might be having. So some days you might feel like, oh, I've literally done no good in the world, like there's just too much negative going on. But then you might speak with a victim and there might be just something small that kind of makes it worthwhile, if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
So sometimes just like a little bit.
Yeah. Keeping it, you're a little bit of hope, positivity there.
Yeah.
No, it must be hard. It must be hard. So how did you start out?
Well, I wanted to originally be a police officer. So I wanted to get my foot in the door, kind of. So I originally started looking for just any kind of admin role within the police, just so I could get an idea. And I actually got a job in LRU, which is like a local referral unit in the police. So they would get all referrals for like child and adult, like vulnerable children and adults. So that's how I got into the police. But as I've joined, realised being a cop is not what I want to do. It just would not fit with me and like how I want to live the rest of my life, because it is a tough job. Like the hours and things is just,
especially the reputation.
Yeah, it is a big commitment. Like it's your life. I'm not ready for that.
No.
What I want to do. But I've enjoyed doing more of the like victim side of things, so like working alongside other agencies like IDVA, who are a domestic abuse charity that are now government funded. So they literally will hold a victim's hand through any like court cases, kind of get target hardening and stuff like that. And that's like the side that I'm really interested in now, more than the criminal law side of it. Yeah.
Okay. And what would you say to anybody else starting out today?
In my role?
In your role, but then also that could be to anyone starting out in kind of any career, I guess.
Yeah. I think with mine, learn to switch off.
Okay.
Find something that you can like.
I was going to ask you after, is it hard to not take it home with you?
Yeah, I think find just something that you just can, even if it's like you come in, you make a cup of tea, and while that kettle's boiling, you can think about everything. But as soon as you've like poured that cup of tea, you've got to like, that's it at the end of the day. Because if you just take it home, you'll just be, things will be running through your mind, you'll never get to sleep. Like, so it is just to kind of, and that's not to feel bad either about that. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't, you
can't help them then, can you?
No, yeah, you can't help it, but you've got to just kind of have those kind of techniques to try and switch off. So if anyone's starting out, I would advise to, even if it's like a little bit of meditation and stuff, or listen to a podcast on the way home or something, just to like clear your mind and think of something else. That'd be my advice, I think.